So yeah, I made it back to the bus and somebody broke into it. I had some tools here and they stole the toolbox and they broke the windows. They just pieces of glass. You can go to a glass place and just have some flat glass cut and put back in here. You know that it's repairable. But then I went and talked to them about it and found my tools at the mechanic shop, and they're like, oh yeah, the neighbor over here had them. They gave it to us. It's like, oh, interesting. Okay. And I thought about going to talk to the neighbor, but I don't want to start a fight. So I'm just going to leave it alone until I'm just going to get this bus out of here. Try to make it an Airbnb. Clean it up. You know, I want to clean it up and make it into an Airbnb. I think it's have some charm. Definitely going to take some cleaning up. You know, take everything out. Shampoo the carpets. Maybe even replace the carpets. Yeah. I mean, it's just, maybe I can charge $50, $100 a night, for a family to come stay on a bus. I think it'd be kind of cute. It'd have a really fun story about me traveling the country with my goat and stuff like that. I mean, it's really, and people really like staying in buses and stuff, so, the engine is still here. We rebuilt the engine, but then he never finished putting it back together. I don't even know if he know how to finish putting it back together. I think he couldn't figure out how, something he was, I don't know what to do, why is he never finished. But yeah. That's the back of the bus. So we got a full bed right here. This thing folds out into. Yeah, this bus definitely needs a lot of cleanup, but I think we can clean it up. But I think we can also make it into a really cool Airbnb. Right, it's all just spit and polish. So I have a full bed right here. Bunk beds, so like kids could sleep on here. Maybe we of course we want to replace the mattresses and do some cleaning up. Get rid of everything in here that's not bolted down, and then going to take some work. But we do have a 4-burner stove here, microwave oven, nice microwave oven, refrigerator. There's a spot for another refrigerator over there. This is really good for like charm and also safety. If you're cooking on here, you want to have that. That's really awesome. Shelves and stuff. We can definitely, and then we have a water tank, a sink. I can think of ways that I can get some water in here. We got some solar panels on here and stuff. I'm going to probably add more solar panels to it. But yeah. But yeah, I definitely need a lot more work. So I made it back to the bus, and it's pretty awesome that it's still here. Engine, So Michelle just inherited this van. It's a E350 Super Duty, big old heavy duty van. This thing is really super heavy duty. Actually, yeah. They have 150, 250. This is 350 Super Duty.
A 350?
Yeah, this thing is pretty hardcore. Do you think this thing can pull my bus? A little have a little short bus. Yeah, this thing can pull a trailer, right?
Oh yeah. Up right there. Found it.
Yeah, so I got to town, he had a flat tire. Okay. You think you can patch that?
Yep.
Patch it.
Seen this before.
Fire plug! Dude, we never seen a fire plug. Light the thing on fire, stick it in there. I'm gonna get you a big hot dog. We are here at the junkyard. We are here getting some, Alright, you getting it? Just put it down, I'll carry the wagon. Just leave it, leave it.
I ate some relish. Over there.
Flex Fuel vehicle right here, and they have Flex Fuel gas. It's like way cheaper per gallon. Better for the environment. And this place just happened to have it where we stopped. So I'm back here at the van, and the transmission is going out, but other than that, it's still here. I got a bunch of my stuff in there. I could go through it and see what I need, but honestly, I don't even know if I need anything right now. I mean, I have a lot of my stuff that I really do care about in there, like my Cyber Quad and my goat coat and some other cool stuff in there. I have my Eric the Dream Giver sign. And you know, it does have one solar panel in there too, but yeah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to take all my stuff out of here and put it on a bus once I get a bus. Both vans, and give both vans away. If you guys want to enter to win a van, subscribe. We might do some van giveaway. At least one of these vans. I don't know. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this. This is going to be to continue. We got to fit out. The first thing in business is what we got to do with the old bus, right? I really don't want to get rid of it, but it is up for sale. If I feel like it's going to a good home, somebody is going to do something awesome with it, or I would like to put it on a piece of property and make it into some type of way to make money to help make the world a better place or something like that, or do something. If anybody have an idea what I could do with my old bus, maybe we could turn it into shop space, anything. Like things there's a lot of cool creative things we could probably do with the old bus. And right now I'm looking for a new bus, and we came down here to look at this international bus. It's not really for sale right now, but we are going to be looking for a bus or maybe a vehicle to pull my old bus. I thought about doing that, maybe a video series where I pull my bus around trying to find mechanics and people willing to help repair the old bus. That might be interesting. I don't know. But I don't know if Michelle's going to be really willing to help with her van, or we still got to get a tow hitch and all that on her van. And I might have to just buy another vehicle to do that. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. If you guys want to support my mission by donating to the links in the description, become a member, $3 a month, anything you guys can afford. I really think that we could do something really amazing. You know, I used to do a main reason I do this YouTube channel, because I really want to do something to give back to the world. And I know, like, I'm surviving no matter what. I'm like alive and I'm surviving, and people are like, what's the problem? You are alive. And I'm like, yes, I know I'm alive, but I want to thrive and I want to help people with their blessings. So I'm like, now I'm going to find different jobs and different opportunities to help people with their projects and their dreams and their ambitions. And I want to do things to help the world, because, you know, I just want to give. I used to have an amateur sanctuary back in Detroit, and I used to do a lot of fun things. And I wish I can share more of these videos. I'm not very good with filming, but I'm getting better. Every video I make is a learning experience, and every day is a new destiny, and every moment is a new opportunity, and we just gotta make the world a better place. What we can do, and I've done a lot of things to make the world a better place. I did a great Earth Day festival this last spring, and we did a walk for the homeless. We do a bunch of really great things. I wish I always wish I could do more, and of course that's what we all wish, that we could do more for the world. And and I also need to take the time to appreciate what I am doing. And so yeah, and what I'm trying to do, and I appreciate you guys for being here. And the first thing we got to figure out, what are we going to do with the old bus, and how are we going to get a new bus? The reason I want to get a new bus is because I want to have a vehicle to take not only myself but other people with me to do things, do jobs. I have to have room for tools. I have to have room for supplies. I ask for decent living space. I literally don't have barely enough room. It's so claustrophobic in my minivan. It's not even funny. I can't even barely breathe or stand up in that thing. And I just need to have room to spread out and accomplish something, and to be organized. So yeah. And that's why I want to get a bus. And it's not going to be a daily driver. I mean, we're going to drive to a mission. We drive it to a mission, accomplish the mission, and then drive it to the next mission. And hopefully we have other people that can drive behind us that can help drive, like our daily driver, or we can always take a bicycle. You know, or it's public transportation. So, but yeah, maybe I need to quit looking at what I want to do and and just be looking at what I can do. I just deleted like a ton of videos on accident. And hopefully I don't need any of those videos. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Another thing, like once I get a bus, right? Like, let's say I get a bus like this, it's not even painted. We got to paint it. We got to do a lot of things in a bus once we get the bus to make it actually into a livable spot and a project. So stay, and that's another thing, is like, okay, once I get a bus, and then I got to do all this, and I got to, But maybe that's just an excuse that me holding me back from what I'm doing, because it's going to be too much work. But yeah.